I need to see the predicted versus actual budget report for this month. Let me call Abdurrahman and have him send over the file to me. Hello, Abdurrahman? Yeah, this is Danish from the budgeting team in the HR department. Could you send me the predicted versus actual budget report for April for Qatar? Okay, thank you very much. Bye. Okay, so he sent me over the file here. Everything looks good. Ooh, what's wrong with the midpoint? It shouldn't have so many decimal values. Let me just change that up. Okay, let's have a look at the visualization. Everything looks fine. Predicted, actual. Okay, let me just send this over to the boss.
In this scenario, Danish, who is a budgeting employee, wants to see a visualization of the predicted versus actual costs of the company in April. To do so, he cannot just see the visualizations without having the data himself, as this is one of the limitations of Excel. So he gets the file containing the actual costs and makes a severe error and sends the report to his boss. Of course, his boss was unhappy. Hey Faik.
Hi.
We have the employee training going on in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you please lead that?
I would love to, but I have to finish this payroll information by tonight, and I don't know if I'll have the time for that.
Alright, but we really need someone to lead that. We don't have anyone.
Okay, I'll see if I can finish this in like 10 minutes or so. I'll let you know.
Alright, perfect. I'll
Yes.
see you in 10 minutes.
Alright, let's see. Let's get this done. So I just need to verify the employee ID and employee name. 73044 for Jon Snow and 70344 for John Doe. Alright. Now I just need to submit this to my manager and I'll start heading to the meeting.
In this scenario, Faik, who is a payroll employee, wants to verify whether all the data entered for the monthly employee costs is correct. As we saw, it was taking up a lot of his time, and even though he was very careful, he looked over a duplicate employee ID. Yet again, the boss was unhappy.
Hello, Rahil.
Hey.
I'd like to know the actual and predicted values for Qatar this month.
Alright, let me see, I can help you out. I've been working all day for this. Let me just get rid of these. Alright, so these are the predicted values. All you have to do is sum up all of these salary values, all of these allowances for all of these employees, so you get one number. Over here we have the actual values. Let me just get rid of all the other countries. Alright, so we have Qatar over here. Let me just pull it up. Okay, so now if you do the same thing, add all the salaries and all the allowances, you get to another number. So you compare these two numbers, and these are the predicted versus actual for Qatar.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. In this scenario, Rahil, who is a payroll employee, wants to answer his colleague's question regarding the predicted and actual costs of the company for the month. As we saw, he had to go through several Excel files which were very difficult to interpret. Showing his colleagues a visualization would have been much more efficient. However, creating visualizations using Excel for these many dynamic columns and rows is difficult. Of course, his colleague was unhappy with the information he received. To reiterate, the main problems with using Excel for employee and budget management are to maintain data integrity and access control, to verify the employee data in the budget and payroll sheets, and finally, to visualize budget data. Knowing these limitations, BRF decided to contact a group of students from CMUQ's highly distinguished Information Systems program. The students understood the problems faced by BRF and created a system for BRF which solved these issues. They introduced BRF Management, a simple and intuitive web-based system to take care of all the problems faced by BRF related to employee and budget management. The system can only be accessed by the people who are authorized by the HR manager. Within the system, the employees have roles based on which they have restrictions in the system. For instance, since Danish wants to see the visualizations related to predicted versus actual, he can do that without seeing any employee data. Now he can easily do his work within seconds, and his boss will definitely be happy. Additionally, the system automatically verifies every single element in the Excel sheet and stores the data within a matter of seconds, saving employees a huge chunk of their time. For instance, in Faik's case, now all he needs to do is press a button and have all his work verified and completed. Additionally, if required, Faik can head on to the Data Analytics tab to view whether the details he added were successfully added into the system. Furthermore, FIKE, who is a payroll employee, can view the data of all the BRF employees and edit their fields as required. Can't find an employee? No problem. The system has an autocomplete search feature and filters which help find the correct employee. While editing, the system would alert him if he makes any error and he can easily amend his errors. Furthermore, since Danish is a budgeting employee, he can set the yearly predicted budget for all the departments. In this example, the yearly budget for Kuwait hasn't been set yet. Danish goes ahead and uploads the file containing the yearly budget information. The system verifies the data and accepts his file. He can go ahead and check out whether the system has been updated with respect to his values by seeing whether the budget has been updated for Kuwait in the Data Analytics tab or not. Finally, the system allows employees to see a really intuitive dashboard which shows them the exact values of the money, allows them to see the headcount of certain branches of the company, and much more. In Rahil's case, now all he needs to do is click a button and hover wherever he needs to in order to see the appropriate information. That's how easy it is. The group of information system students who created this solution understood that there may be situations where the employees may have to use the system on the go. They designed a responsive web application which is as easy to use as the system when used on a desktop. The system was thoroughly tested for its usability. Different icons and typefaces were used on the mobile version to make it easy to read. In short, the system has simplified the duties of the HR department at BRF. Now, all of their employee and budget management activities can be done in lesser than 4 clicks. That's how simple it is.